this is Strawberry Bone over here. Sorry if you hear that my voice is really low. It's cause it's like almost 1 in the morning. Yeah, 1 in the morning. And I don't want to wake up my parents, so yeah. This is like I promised, Yoshijima X Listener one. It doesn't have a name. It just say Yoshijima X Reader one shot, so yeah. Um, let's get started. You want to go watch your brothers Oikawa play a game against Shigatorizawa. As you get there, you see a person on the other team that catches your eye. You didn't know his name and didn't know anything about him, other than his jersey was a number 1 and that he was on the opposing team. A few minutes pass and the game is about to begin. Your brother is about to do the first serve. He serves and the game goes on, and it ended, and it and in the end, Shigatorizawa wins. You go met your you go met up with your brother only to find him bragging that he lost. As you and your brother were walking out to leave, you bump into a guy you into the guy you were watching the whole game. He doesn't say anything. You look up at him and look right back down and say, "Sorry, I wasn't paying attention." He says, "It's fine." He looks at your brother, Wakawa standing right next to you, and asks, "Oh, who's this Wakawa?" "It's my little sister. What do you ask?" "Nothing, just wondering." He looks he looks at you and you look back at him making eye contact. Making eye contact. You start blushing a little bit. Not at all, but just a little. There was an awkward silence, so you choose to break the silence by saying, "So, what's your name?" "I'm Wayan." "I'm Ushijima." After you guys introduce yourself, Okawa decides to just keep walking and leave and you trail behind him. Before you make it out the door, Ushijima runs up to you and grabs your wrist and says, "Wait, if you don't mind me asking, can I have your number? Maybe I can show you around my farm." "Sure." You and Ushijima quickly exchange numbers and you wave bye to him, and he waves right back. As you and your brother walks home, Oikawa asks, "What was that about?" "Oh, he was just asking for my number." You and Oikawa have always been pretty close to uh, to each other, so you tell him. "He's lucky kinda fine." Oikawa say, "I..." And you guys keep walking until you got home. You got a message from Shishima asking if you wanted to go to his farm tonight to go star stargazing. You responded that you would love to go, and you got ready quickly. You got to his farm and he was waiting for you. He took he took you to a special little spot where you could see the stars perfectly. He didn't talk much, but you could feel him staring at you. So you turn and face him and say, "Is there something wrong?" He looks at you for a second and says, "No, other than you're not fine. You're no, other than that you're not mine yet." and you look at him in complete shock. Ushijima pulls you towards him and he gave you a gentle kiss. You kiss him back and he was surprised. He lets you lay on his chest for a little longer until he realized that you were fast asleep. So he carried you into his house and set you on his bed to sleep. He sent a message to your brother telling him where you were and what happened, and he was completely fine with it. After he finished texting your brother, he looks back at you and admires how beautiful you look while sleeping. He rubs his thumb on your soft cheek and kisses your forehead. Ushishima then got into bed with you and into hi- keeps you in his arms until you both are now fast asleep. So I told you guys this was a really short one. 6 minutes. What's this? Really short. So I'm going to do another one. I promise. And no, if you were asking, no, there's no second part. Like literally, it's just one part. Literally. Um, I'm going to do another requested one. I don't know. Let me search who requested this one. Let me search for a second. This was requested by Moonlight Madness. So hope you enjoy it. Um, well, that's all. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. I don't know if you want to. And stay safe.